Hey everybody, Matoya here, and welcome to part 6 of the Final Fantasy 1 playthrough, part of the dual pack for the GBA, Final Fantasy 1 and 2 Dawn of Souls. We're here at the March Cave. So this whole episode is not going to be anything interesting. I'm sorry if you thought we were going to make, like, some major progress, but if you remember in the last episode, we finally got the Mystic Key. And the only thing I plan on doing is unlocking everything that has to do with the Mystic Key, which means we're going to be going here, at the Western Keep, and then we are going to be heading to, we're going to be going here, then we're going to be going to the Western Keep, and last but not least, we are going to be going to, Cornelia and the Chaos Shrine. Isn't it so convenient that now that I know where this is, like, I can just go straight there, like, oh, it pisses me off that I couldn't find it before. Move. All the Mystic Key stuff's all the way down here. That's what I want. Just want the Mystic Key stuff. Yeah, I was wondering why I hadn't run into any monsters. I was like, what, now, like, none of them can try and, like, even attempt to, like, kick my ass? The thing is, like, even when we get what we're looking for, like, I don't know where to take it, so might as well just do it like this. Ha. Pisco Demon. I don't even know what a Pisco is, but it's a Pisco Demon. It's like a disco demon. Just more like piping-like. It looks like Cthulhu in a maid robe, like, at least from the pixel point of view, this is what I'm seeing. You get a lot of gil from them, though. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Are you guys undead? I mean, they do a lot of damage, like, at least to mages. Are you undead since you're demons? Can I hurt you? No. Shujo, actually do something. Shit? Do something before everybody dies. Well, that was cool looking. It only did 28 damage though. Ooh, 1020 gil. That's pretty neat. Oh. I might want to heal people on that. Because some of them took quite a beating. Especially him. You're technically still fine, but I'll heal you anyway. Okay, so there's the first 2 rooms down. Oh, dang it. It's preemptive strike, so I'm just gonna run away. Because I don't want to fight anybody. It's like drinking whenever you're drunk. I mean, drinking, like, going pee whenever you're drunk. It's like, once you break the seal, it just all keeps coming from there on out. Like, that's how I feel whenever I'm playing a Final Fantasy game when it comes to monsters. It's like, once you run into that first one, you start running into them, like, every 2 seconds. Like that. Anaconda. There's a lot of dirty jokes I can make with these. Oi. Yeah, you can tell I'm so tired. And if you hear it clinking, it's because I'm drinking coffee. And that would be my spoon, like, hitting my face, I don't know. I just, like I said, I'm turning into my mom. I just cannot start my day without my coffee, like, I know I'm probably going to end up investing, like, all this money to get a coffee every morning from now on, just because it seems to help, especially in the winter season. like with the weather being so cold. Antidote. Well, that would have been useful only if the anacondas in the battle had actually bitten me or done something. Come on, will you cast your damn spell? Like, why are you taking so long? Like, maybe I'm just impatient today, but my god. Talk about taking your sweet ass time. For a minute, I was like stuck, and I'm like, why can't I move? Oh, Pisco demons. Sons of disco demons. Like, what? Every time I see disco demons, I'm going to see disco demons. Like, I know they give me a lot of experience, and I appreciate that. But they're a pain in the ass. More than anything. Oh my goodness. So I feel like a freaking... Like, I feel like a really brave warrior, like, whenever I'm, right now, like, recently. Because not only am I tackling Final Fantasy 1, but I'm also tackling Final Fantasy 3 at the same time. It makes me feel like a superhero. Silver armlet. Equipment. Ooh, it'll boost your defense all the way up to 17. Because technically I could give that to my monk, I guess? Because I don't think he can have gloves, can he? He can only have the armlet? No, he can have gloves. Okay, so technically I could have given it to Shujo, but Shujo's not attacked as much as my mage. Actually, I want you to use magic, and I want you to cure... No, I don't want you to cure him. Oh well. You're right. Should have used heal. I should start, like, mobilizing that ability since I have it. I think next battle I run into that I don't need my mage for, I'll probably do that. Okay, so we've gotten everything up here that requires a mystic key, which means we're on our way to the Western Keep as soon as this bat moves. Moved. I'm done talking with you guys. I can't believe I literally walked around this place talking to bats, but I was trying to put my logical thinking skills to, like, use. And I'm thinking, alright, all the chests are empty, which means this place has been looted, which means, you know, someone must have taken the crown. Because usually in games like this, it's not as simple as just finding the crown. Like, it literally just is not. You can never just find the crown. Like, there's always something else. Like, it has been taken. Like, I don't know, that's why I said in the last video that this game... I mean, it's the first Final Fantasy, so you can't, like, expect a whole hell of a lot from it. But at the same time, it is very, compared to other Final Fantasies, it's very simplistic. Because you do have those issues in the other Final Fantasies where it's like you finally get to the place, you know, you have a king that's like, go find my crown, you know, but it has some significance. He tells you how, you know, without the crown, he can't do this, or he can't do this, and the whole place will fall into ruin, or blah blah blah. And so yeah, so what it comes down to is you go to the place where his crown is, only to find out it's not there. Then you have to go back to him, tell him that his crown's not there, and that it's been stolen by someone else, you know, or that his amulet or whatever you're looking for has been stolen by someone else. And then when it comes... Can I use heal? Ooh! Look at that fancy animation! Yay! Sorry. It doesn't do that much though. It just costs a lot of fucking MP. Compared to cure. Hold on, I'll finish telling my story here in a moment. Okay. So yeah, so basically it's like, okay, he's like, go get my family's, you know, heirloom from these tombs. You know, I would go there myself, but there's too many monsters. Alright, so you go. And then you go there only to find out that the family heirloom has been stolen. So then then they make you go all the way back to the king after you fought your way through this dungeon, just to tell him that it's been stolen. Then he has an inkling of who might have stolen it and where they might be, so then you have to go to the place where they might be, confront the person who then stole it, and then you have that boss battle, and then when you give the king the armlet, you know, like, he might be a demon, or he might have a demon in his service without knowing it, you know, kind of thing, and it's like, so then you had a boss battle with the person that stole it, now you've given him his armlet, now you have to go into another boss battle, and finally after both boss battles, you might be able to progress in the storyline. Like, this is how this stuff works in a Final Fantasy game. And anybody who has not played Final Fantasy, like, one, you're missing out because they're fantastic. But they are really complicated, they're very time-consuming, and when I write my guide to surviving RPGs, I usually have a Final Fantasy game in mind. Ooh, a free treasure chest. What the fuck? But this is the only room that has monsters in it. Ooh, and they're like Pisco demons. Actually, I should have used Gaia, but I didn't even think about it. Oh well. I don't really need it, considering I'll kill him after this. Valkyne? The fuck? Stop it, mummy. No one likes you. Stop it, mummy. Stop it! They're technically undead, so I can do damage to them. I should have used Diara, but I didn't think about it. Oh man, he doesn't— oh shit. Kill them all! Otherwise they'll put everybody to sleep. What's a Falcon? Power staff, which I could use with my— ugh! At least he wakes up after the thing. So, I'm at least thankful for that. And then we're gonna go to Elfheim, and then we're gonna heal, and then we're gonna sail to Cornelia, and then we're gonna go get the Mystic Key from Cornelia, and then we're gonna get the Mystic Key from the Chaos Shrine, and then we'll be done. Will you stop it? I'm gonna teach you a lesson. Take this, motherfucker. The toilet paper dude. I know that's like the oldest joke in the book, but... and steel gloves. Okay. Equipment. You're gonna take these steel gloves. Ooh! Which raises your defense only by 3, but that is okay, I will deal with that. A Falcon. Okay, it'll take his attack down. But his accuracy goes up to 100. A sword that widens towards its tip. Okay, so you, equipment, a Falcon. Falcon won't do anything. It does the same. It doesn't even raise your accuracy. Weird, okay. But I'm gonna give it to you anyways, just cause. Leather cap, chainmail. Takes your defense down too much. Leather gloves. Equipment. Katanas. Equip. Power staff. It brings the attack up, so. Leather cap. Silver armlet, which we found in the last one. Leather gloves, leather gloves. Oh god. Okay, equipment. You. Iron Nunchaku leather armor. It would take your defense down, wouldn't it? No, it doesn't change it? Interesting. So defense stays the same, but evasive goes up. So we will equip you with that. And leather gloves, you already have it. Leather cap, you already have a leather cap. I want to make you cure somebody for once. Like, I mean, since we're just going to Elfheim, I'm not really worried too much, but I don't know, I don't want to run into more disco demons. I'm gonna keep saying disco demons just because I think it's funny. Like I said, I think it's funny. I never said you had to think it's funny. I think it's funny. Okay. I am gonna save, though. Oh, I can save, like, all my extra shit there, too. Like, because I don't need all this extra equipment, so. See, it's like I don't see their weapons until they attack, so I totally missed what the power staff looks like. Oh, they're all gaining levels, though. Yeah, like, when I was fighting my way to the Marsh Cave, they ended up gaining levels. I'm like, oh, I'm so proud of you guys. At least his, you know, his evasiveness goes up, so as long as his defense stays the same. Oh, it's just like the normal stat, but it did 46 damage, like, that's not bad. See, like, I remember the wiki, it was just like, oh, if you get the Mystic Key, you just go straight here, and you just get these things. And the thing is I don't want to go straight anywhere and get anything. Like, I want to explore, and I want to get everything that the Mystic Key can open that I've never been able to get before. And, see, it's worth it. Okay, this is one of my tips to surviving an RPG. Like, if you're playing an RPG, explore everything. Like, if you defeat a dungeon, after you defeat the dungeon, go back. Like, go back to said dungeon and make sure that you are looking around, making sure that you have gotten everything. You're gonna regret it if you don't. Seriously. I mean, because how many times, I mean, in these videos, you saw me, I was looking around, I'm like, oh, let's search, and then I'm like, okay, this takes a Mystic Key, and now look, I know where everything where a Mystic Key is, and, you know, I'm getting really cool shit, like falchions, and silver armlets, and power staffs, and stuffs, and steel gloves, which you can't buy in shops. So this is actually useful, because we are getting really good defensive items. I was about to say, don't you dare poison my mage. Stop hitting my mage. Even though with the silver armlet, his defense has gone up, which is nice. Of course, I know that later on this isn't going to mean shit, because the enemies are going to get tougher, and yeah. I love how everybody's blonde, like, except for my mage. My red mage. He's just like, screw your norm. I'm not having any part of it. I would imagine he would be snooty. Like, if you look at the rest of the group, like, to me, Sam is your typical warrior. You know, then you have your monk, which he looks like a gentle giant. Then you have the white mage, which just looks like he's doing his job. And then you have the red mage, which is all in, like, a cloak and everything else. And he's like, oh, well, I must go with you, I shall. Like, that's how I imagine him. I don't know why. It's just how he comes off. Like, 29,000 gil. Like, next town, I'm, like, blowing all my money. But it seriously makes me wonder how long this game is. Like, I never investigated how long this game is. So, like, I don't know. Because, see, in typical Final Fantasy games, like, okay, I'm going back into the norm. Hold on, I got a text. Hey, baby. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause this for a minute. And, yeah, so bear with me. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so we are back, and sorry, I got choked up because I'm trying to shovel food in my mouth. Okay, so I'm talking about typical Final Fantasies, and typical Final Fantasies, like, they make sure that you are literally, like, level 100 in order to beat this game, and they are going to make it so hard to beat this game that even if you are level 100, like, good fucking luck, like, I don't know, at least this is what I've seen. I remember, what was it? I'm trying to organize my thoughts, sorry. Okay, so my friend, from way back in high school, her name was Ginger, and we would always get each other, gifts for Christmas because we were best friends, you know? And so we always made buying each other a gift like a top priority or whatever. And one year, we were talking about our Final Fantasy addiction, because the thing is like, she was one of those kids where she had all the cool stuff before anybody else, you know? She was one of those kids that technically, if you weren't friends with, you absolutely, like, hated because you were jealous of them. Like, that's what she was. Because she had, like, all the cool things. She had the PlayStation 2 with all the cool new games, stuff that your mom would never buy you, kind of thing. Which my mom eventually did buy me, but, what was it? So she had a PlayStation 2, she had Final Fantasy X, and the thing is I still had a PlayStation 1, and, my ex-boyfriend from middle school had given me Final Fantasy, 5 and 6. Yeah. He'd given me Final Fantasy 5 and 6, part of a dual pack. It's called Final Fantasy Origins, and you can get Origins for, what was it? Final Fantasy Origins is for, 1 and 2, and then you can also get the one for, I believe, 3 and 4, and then 5 and 6, but I'm not sure. The beautiful loot handed down for generations to the princesses of Cornelia is said to have a unique power. It can shatter the gateway of evil. Well, now we know what the loot's actually for. I wish I would have read that, like, beforehand. She probably just doesn't do anything. Are you the Warriors of Light, the ones from Lucan's prophecy? Oh, that's who Lucan is! He's the one that made the prophecy, and so his grandma's Matoya. Okay. Whatever. Not that I really cared, but, you know. I don't know how I could ever thank you for rescuing Sarah. Well, you can tell me where your, door is to the Mystic Key thingy. Unless it's actually in the King's Chamber or whatever. I think it's over here, though. But yeah, so one year for Christmas, she's like, oh, you love Final Fantasy, don't you? And I was like, yeah. I could just kiss you, mwah. I was like, that's cute. Okay, I will admit. And, I was like, yeah, and I told her what games I had. And the thing is like, she has, like, I love Ginger to death, but she had, like, back then, she had, like, one of the worst memories in the world, kind of thing. And so she, was just like, oh, hey, she's like, I bought you something. I'm like, oh, what'd you get me? And it turns out it was a strategy guide for Final Fantasy IV. And she goes, this is the game you can't beat, right? And I'm like, no. I was like, no, that's not it. I was like, I don't have that one. So I guess there is no Mystic Key door here. Yeah. And I was like, no, I was like, I don't have Final Fantasy IV. I have Final Fantasy 5 and 6. And she was like, oh. And I was like, yeah. I was like, so I really can't do any, like, I didn't say I can't do anything with this. I was like, thanks. I was like, the pictures are cool. And she's like, well, now you're just gonna have to get Final Fantasy IV since I spent the money to get this for you. Like, that was her logic, was I spent this money to get it for you, so now you have to buy the game because I said so. And you know, and so I ended up reading the guide, like, just because I had nothing else to do. Plus, it was about Final Fantasy, and it was about a Final Fantasy that I knew nothing about. So I was like, okay, cool. I was like, I will eventually get this game, it'll be awesome, and yeah. I could have sworn there was a key somewhere here, but this is gonna lead us out of the castle. Oop, okay. Well, that didn't work. Off to the Chaos Shrine, unfortunately. Could have sworn there was a Mystic Key there. So I ended up reading everything about, like, Final Fantasy IV, which I don't remember shit of it now. Like, I remember some of it, but not really. And so yeah, so I ended up reading a whole bunch about it, and, like, I know that you, like, go to the moon. This is not where we need to go, but I do want to look and see if anything's changed. No. No, the Earth's still rotting. Alright. Cool. But yeah, so I ended up reading a whole bunch about it. I know you go to the moon. I know that after you beat the game, there's, like, a bunch of places you can go to and revisit old memories within the game, kind of thing. You know, but every time you look at a Final Fantasy guide, at the end, your characters are always level 100. And the thing is I don't even know how that's possible unless you do some serious level grinding. Because, honestly, like, right now in Final Fantasy III, I am just about to go up against Xanda, which is one of the 3 great mages. Yeah. I don't really know how to explain it to you without telling you, like, the whole story, but basically, Final Fantasy III revolves around a similar storyline as every other Final Fantasy, which is, or at least all the beginning Final Fantasies, which is four warriors of light have gathered in order to, basically oppose the darkness which has covered the whole land, kind of thing. And so, what is it? And the thing is like, there was a great mage named Noah, and he knew white magic, black magic, and he could summon creatures like Leviathan and Bahamut, which made him, like, the ultimate sorcerer of all time, kind of thing. So, so basically, he had 3 apprentices. One was Doga, or I say Doga, maybe it's Duga, I don't know, but I say Doga. He had Doga, Umai, and Xanda. And when Noah was about to pass away, he gave his apprentices something. And he gave Umai charge of the world of dreams, so she is constantly sleeping because she's protecting the world of dreams. Then you have Doga, who was given the power of magic. He was given, like, the ultimate magic. And then you have Xanda, who I guess must have been a really terrible apprentice, because, Doga gave him, or not Doga, Noah gave him mortality. So yeah, so Doga gave him mortality, and Xanda was really pissed off about that, because now he was mortal, and so he literally, like, did everything in his power to Werebuster. Gold Needle. He did everything in his power to stop the flow time. What's a Werebuster? Oh, a sword effective against werebeasts. And it's better than a battle axe. Cool. So, like, werewolves, wargs. Cool. I can do that. I wonder what it looks like. Rawr. Oh, it's golden. That's cute. I say that's cute, but I mean that it's awesome, you know. I don't know, I say weird things are cute. I'm just like, I would see, like, a freaking, like a needle monkey. It's really ugly. But I'm just like, oh, that's cute. I say cute for the weirdest things. Like, I've always been told that I would, like, see a cutout of a cheese. Like, someone would bite their cheese into the shape of a cat, and I'd be like, oh, that's cute, even though it's, like, all elaborate, and it's just a cat made out of cheese. Like, don't know. You know, I don't know, but it's like, okay, anyways, now that I've told you where I'm at, I'm off to face Xanda in Final Fantasy III, and I am only level, like, 37. like, if you think about it, right now, I'm almost level 25, like, I'm level 22. You know, I'm 3 levels away, and right now, on my Final Fantasy III, I am level 37. And I am going to try and level up to at least 45 before I face Xanda, because the last boss that I fought was, his name was Garuda, and I needed to change my classes in order to defeat him, because one of your people needed to be a Dragoon in order to defeat him, which was really annoying, so because I had to change my Red Mage to a Dragoon and train up his job skill. And this should be the explosives. I look at how every other place had, like, Pisco demons, and, like, anacondas guarding them, and every place in here with a mystic key, which you would think should have the strongest monsters. Runeblade. Ooh, has fucking nothing. Equip a Runeblade. Sword effective against spellcasters. Oh, hey, get rid of your Falchion, dude. You need this! Yes. Awesome. Okay, I am frustrated though, because I have not found the explosives yet, and that's what I need, are the explosives. So where are they? Blade crystal, black crystal shards, obviously, blah blah blah. Okay, so technically, we were supposed to come back here, and there's supposed to be explosives somewhere. Unless we actually have to go to the dwarf cave itself, which I'm not sure, because maybe there was something locked with a mystic key in the dwarf cave, so maybe I have to go there. Okay, yeah, so if you don't... Okay, yeah, I kind of, like, just spoiled it. I mean, I didn't want to. Well, I think I already did in the last video, I don't remember. Okay, so in the last video, basically, we were kind of hinted that we need to go see the dwarves. And we do. We need to go see them. And we need to unlock their explosives so that they can blast a rock out of their path. Because that's the only way to get through the path, and then the path will lead us somewhere else where we need to be. And I think it's gonna help us towards... I think the Earth Crystal is the first crystal we are going to encounter, which is strange because it's almost always the Wind Crystal. I don't know. Oh, ew! What are you? I know it's a Sahagin, but I'm talking about the eyes. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Ew. You're so gross looking. You look like spaghetti. I don't know. I didn't even get to see the ruined blade. Stop moving so fast, Shujo. I don't know why, I'm just always interested on how things look. Okay, so we have to find the dwarves. I don't care about you, Shark. No one likes you, Shark. Go away. Go away, misunderstood Shark. I'm still impressed that I can sail under that bridge. Like, I don't know why. Okay, so we have to find the dwarves, and I don't remember where they are. I still don't know what my select button is. So we're gonna spend a lot of time looking around. Because I think they're supposed to be over here, but I'm really not sure. Well, fuck that. Maybe I should just sail around and see if I can find another port somewhere. Because I really just don't want to stay at this port. Sahagin, Chief. The Sahagin. I wonder, like, I swear, like, the next town that I can buy shit in, I'm so gonna drain it of all its goods, so, like, I'm gonna be like, okay, I need this armor, and this armor. It looks like his blade's made out of crystal. That's nice. I have a gold one and a crystal one. I got a potion. I don't know why, but I'm just like, I got the potion! Is there a cave down here? A buccaneer. How'd you swim so fast? Game logic. Oh well, I'm adding to my bestiary. You have to look on the positives, like, you're adding to your bestiary. It's nice. I don't want to fight all these Sahagins, though. I can only imagine how hard it is to design something in pixel. Like, literally. I'll probably play until about 12:30, and then I need to, like, finish eating and get ready for work, unfortunately. Which means I might not get anywhere. So you might just watch me sail around and do nothing, but, you know, okay. Because we're on our way to, the dwarves. That's all that counts, right? I just want to find the dwarf people. I know I found a cave at one point, and was like, oh, hey. No, this is where Elfheim is. I don't... Yeah, that's Elfheim. And it doesn't let me go all the way over here. I don't think. They said the dwarves were in the east, I think? This is east. So I'm going in the east. Is this Cornelia? No, this is the port town. Okay. So then we'll start from the port town. And maybe we'll find dwarves from there. Probably not. But we'll try. Because I know I found the dwarves somewhere. I don't remember. This is going to be another one of those things where I'm going to have to look it up just because I don't know. I really hate having to look shit up. I really do. I wonder if I can figure out where my select button is. Since I've already been there once, it should tell me. I think it's funny how they have to, like, cryptically give you the message. So let's go up here to my nice little tools. Disassemble map viewer. Map viewer? Title viewer. Next rate, map viewer? Oh, no, that's not what I want. That doesn't look like a map. Stretch to fit? What's that do? Oh god. I'm just gonna leave it alone, because I don't know what it is. Options. Emulator. Associates directly disable message. Pause when in an active video. Speed up toggle. Rewind. Interval. Save time. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know any of this. Joypad. Configure. What? Default joypad. What? What? I don't understand. I want to customize it. Let me customize. Current keys. File save. I wonder, I just want the select button, so if it's in alphabetical order, can I just, does it have something for the select button? No. I just am looking for my select button. Help. Nothing. Search for cheats. I am not going to do that. I wouldn't cheat. That's ridiculous. Oh well. So I don't know what my select button is, and I get to feel with my mouse. So because I don't know where my select button is, we're fucked. It probably is towards Elfheim, to the east. So I should probably just go back to Elfheim and go from there. Elves, dwarves, like why would they be over here? Like, seriously. Alright. I'm just gonna try one more thing for like 9 minutes, which is we're gonna go to Elfheim, and we're going to go to the east. And we're gonna follow all these nice little mountains, and we're going to try and find dwarf people. And for some odd reason, I am like seriously, like thinking that they might be over here, but I'm also scared that they're probably not. But actually, if you think about it, the western keep and the marsh cave are in the west, and we haven't really explored much in the east. I don't think we have. So maybe they are here. That's final. Well, can't go that way. I am ambushed by cobras. I wonder if... Well, no. I was gonna say, Final Fantasy sometimes reminds me of Dungeons & Dragons. I don't know why. I mean, see? There's nothing! Where are you, dwarves? I could have sworn like I knew where they were. Because I know where the earth thingy is, and I know I ran across the dwarves by accident when I was looking for where to go next. It's like, oh, should I go here? Should I go here? So somehow, I've run across the dwarves before, I just don't know where, or how, or whatever. So we're just gonna go to all the edges until I'm like, oh hey, look, cave, or some shit. I don't know. Okay, there's the whirlpool. Okay, so the dwarves are near here. Because this is the whirlpool thingy. Right. Because I remember the whirlpool, and I remember seeing the whirlpool and thinking we were gonna get a new ship via the whirlpool. So once we make it to the dwarf cave, I will end it there, and then we'll start back up the dwarf cave for part 7, which won't even come until next week, because my woman's coming over this weekend, which means I'm going to be busy. I'm not going to sit there and record Final Fantasy while she's over, because I don't think she'd appreciate it very much. Of course, if she's not paying any attention to me, then I'll play video games, and at least then I'll be getting something. Oh my god. Wolves everywhere. I wonder if wolves count as werebeasts, like by themselves, if they're not like werewolves. I'm assuming so. Whoa. Shoot, did like 200 damage, my warrior only did like 150 something? Oh fuck. He must have gotten a critical. Weird. Okay, I know there's dwarves here somewhere. Alright, we'll find their cave first. If their cave is not on this little island I have stumbled upon near the waterfall, or not the waterfall, the whirlpool, like, we will, I will cut this video and end it, but I still have like 5 more minutes, like 6 more minutes to look. Assuming I don't run into like 80 bazillion fucking battles. I knew it! Woo! Mount Druger! Okay, so I can finally end this video here. Anyways, this has been Matoya playing Final Fantasy 1, part of the dual pack for the GBA, Final Fantasy 1 and 2 Dawn of Souls. I know you're probably tired of me saying that, but I'm going to say it anyways. I am so happy I found this place. I'm so proud of myself. I didn't even have to fucking press select and B. Okay, anyways, so yeah, so this is me playing Final Fantasy 1. And we are now at the Dwarven Kingdom of Mount Druger, and we get to find explosives! So yeah, so in part 7 we're going to unlock those explosives, and we are going to see where the story leads us next. Go ahead and hit like if you are liking the series so far. Go ahead and leave me a comment letting me know anything really. Leave me some advice on how to do my videos better, or when it comes to the video game, let me know, like, what kind of level I should be at, or what to expect, or like just leave me some hints, like maybe some tips, maybe some secrets. I don't care. Anything is useful. You know, just let me know what you think. If you think my party, you know, like needs some redoing or whatever, go ahead and let me know. You know, I'm really interested to see what other people think on, you know, this game and on my playthroughs in general. Last but not least, feel free to connect with me online. I'm always trying to put up a vlog, and I plan on writing one about Final Fantasy, and, just how great it is, I guess. Yeah, and that's about it, so, like, comment, and check me out online, and other than that, this is Matoya out, and I will talk to you guys later. Alright, ciao, you guys.